Hello, my lovelies. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Let's get another message to see what it is that y'all need to hear at the moment. As always, take what resonates and discard the motherfucking rest. So, we got a couple things happening in the channel. I'm being led and guided to do this full time. So, you guys are going to be seeing a lot more than of me. Okay, I'm also bringing Zodiac reads to the channel, and I'm adding to the members only portion of the channel. So my books are also going to be open now 4 or 5 days of the week. So there's going to be hopefully not as long of a wait list. Okay, because right now there's like a month wait list. So there's going to be next to nothing for the wait list. I'm also revising the price list, and there's a lot of changes that are going on. All right. So yeah, that's what's happening. So we're going to be adding videos. I might add some like pick a cards here and there, but mainly things are going to be staying the same, except for I'm adding weekly lives and definitely the Zodiac reads every week. So yeah, you guys can look forward to that. I am flipping excited. Not going to lie, I am fucking excited. So, let's see all of that out of the way. Let's see what's happening for you guys, okay? I feel like people are kicking themselves, perhaps, yeah. People are kicking themselves for either not treating you right or walking away from you or, something like that. But let's just kind of see what's happening in the energy right now. I feel like you guys have blessings coming in. We have Pisces energy. Oh, Pisces and Aries. Okay, cuspers. Pisces, Aries, cusp is important here. Okay, let me just, what cusp is that? Give me a sec. The Pisces, Aries, cusp. Pisces, Aries, cusp. Okay, so emotional depth and compassion with a pioneering spirit and confidence. All right. What is the cusp called, though? I guess that's not really important, but the Pisces Aries cusp is important. Okay, that date could be important between March 17th and March 23rd. So we also have Pluto here, so Scorpio, Leo energy is coming out. And then we have the 5th house. So yeah, Leo energy. So there's an air of confidence here. So people are viewing you as a very confident and pioneering spirit, but yet emotionally depth. Like you have emotional depth and compassion. So you're almost like it's the cusp of rebirth. That's what it's called. Well, isn't that fitting? So there's a rebirth happening, okay? There's a transformation happening with Pluto. So people, listen, you are on the precipice of something. I'm telling you. And there's a rebirth transformation thing going on. Who said it? Leo in the 5th house or something. He said that there's something here about a journey of like a self-discovery. But there is something going on here with rebirth. Okay? So there's heavy rebirth energy. I like it. You are probably not going to be in the same spot you are right now in a couple weeks, honey. Okay, there's a lot of things that are shifting in your favor. You're going to be very excited with the 5th house here. It's going to bring a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. All right. Dynamic combining artistic vision with bold action to lead new cycles, acting as both dreamers and doers. So there's something here about your dreams becoming reality. You don't say. So here, to truly understand it, okay, let's see. Anyways, we're going to keep going. So you're on a rebirth, or you're on the cusp of a rebirth here, collectively. I fucking love it. Then we have Gemini and the Sun. So your thoughts are important right now. Stay disciplined and stay in a routine. Yeah, you're being led towards some sort of vision, like a nice, awesome, pretty cool vision. I also seen something earlier. What did it state? It said, God gave you the vision. All you have to do is take action. Okay, so taking action. Everything is going to be provided to you. All right, the opportunities, the people, the places, everything like that. All you have to do is take action. So right now, collectively, we're in a rebirth. We have Aries and Scorpio. Hells yeah. So that's action, okay? Mars energy. That's actually double Mars, and then we have the first house. So this is all you have to do is believe in yourself, baby. Believe in yourself. Okay? So you're taking action on some sort of transformation and people are watching. We're going to kind of get what people think about this because that's kind of coming through heavily. You have a lot of people watching your progress right now. Definitely watching your progress, keeping an eye on you. I feel like you're inspiring a lot of people too with your progress, with your action or your ability to take action and take risks, okay? But you're going through a heavy transformation. And that's so funny because the first house is also Aries. And I did mention too, this journey of like self-discovery. You're in the precipice of a journey of self-discovery. So we have the sixth house too, craft. Okay, this is giving me, and then Saturn, big daddy energy. So this is discipline, staying disciplined. The sixth house is Virgo. So yeah, it is giving me magician vibes. Okay, knowing how to do, it's almost like you're doing something on the go or you're learning as you go. Okay. You have the wisdom and the skill and you're being real about something or you're staying disciplined with something. And it's going to pay off. What's going on? In the third house. So your perception here, so your perception of where you're laying foundation and where you're laying roots. Jupiter, you're expanding. Okay. There's big expansions happening. Definitely. Can I get the energy on the people that are watching? Because I feel like we've got some Pluto. Yeah, they're definitely watching your transformation. They're definitely watching your transformation, you guys. Right in front of their face. It's like the one day you're one way and then the next day you're completely different or you've elevated dramatically. Yeah, eighth house. So Scorpio energy. Scorpio. Transformation, Pluto. So they're watching your transformation, okay? Perception, third house, and eighth house. So yeah, you got people definitely watching your transformation, watching you elevate and watching you rise at a very rapid rate. They're very intrigued. And inspired, okay? They want to know where you get all this wisdom from. Where you get your wisdom from. How do you know what to do, how to do it? People could be looking at you as impulsive because I just heard impulsive. So Aries in the first house, that's Mars energy. It can be quite impulsive. We have Scorpio here too. A little impulsive, not as much, but there is this impulsiveness to you. So other people are watching what you do and watching what you say and your moves. There's something here about your moves and they're looking at them like, that's a little impulsive. Like, where did that come from? But the trick with you here is you don't say shit until it's time to say shit. Then you pop out and do some shit. So you're always, what's going on. And that's all that matters is as long as you know what's going on and where you're going and how to get there and all that kind of in-between crap, you're golden. You don't need all Tom, Dick, and Harry to put in their 2 cents, right? So what's with the Aries and the Scorpio energy? What's happening here? You're walking away from something. The Emperor. Yeah, babes. And the 10 of Cups. So this is entrepreneurial type energy. Capricorn, 10th house. Also, Emperor is Aries energy. So you're taking charge. Like, you're not going to be manipulated by other people. You're taking the reins in your life. Okay? It's almost like you're not... Listen. You're getting out of some sort of crab in the bucket mentality where you're not going to be, it's like you're becoming your own, I want to say boss, but it's not like that for all of you because we have thousands watching, but it's like you're becoming your own dictator, your own leader, your own boss for the lack of better terms or a better word, but you're building something and you're doing this at a rapid rate and you're very happy with it. Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, and it's bringing you the dollar bills, y'all. Okay, it really is bringing you the dollar bills. What's this Virgo? So no, this is giving me magician energy. This daily, skills and stuff. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So routine and doing it for the long run. High Priestess. Okay, some of you guys could be readers. You could be spiritualists. But there's something here that's long lasting. You're doing something for the long haul. Knight of Pentacles is quite slow, right? And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So something that you've invested in over time. You're now making moves on it. Okay. So you could be working on an art project, or you could be working on learning something. Okay. Like marketing, trades, you're learning about a specific subject, but you've been doing it behind the scenes for quite some time, okay? This is something you've either been studying, learning, observing for quite a while, or you're honing in on a skill, a particular set of skills, and you've been doing it over time, and you've been staying quite disciplined with it. And it's going to be like you've definitely invested in something, and this is you listening to your intuition as well, okay? And it's about to pay off. It's about to reap rewards. So 6 of Swords, you're transitioning into the 6 of Wands. So 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands, 666 could be significant as well. We have the Page of Swords. We're moving here to the Perception and the 8th house. So there's a lot of people watching you transform. See, to them, it looks like you're transforming overnight because they haven't seen what you've been doing diligently behind the scenes for quite some time. Okay? Like I said, you're not one to go and tell everybody what books you're reading or what you're studying, what you're, investing in even. Okay? Because the Scorpio energy in the 8th house, that talks about investments as well. So what's going on with the Perception? This is how people are like kind of perceived. We got 3 of them. Well, here is the Page of Swords. So there is a lot of talk. 6 of Wands. Oh my goodness. And the World card. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Why did I just hear money talks? All right. There's gossip here. Like things with the World and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. People are talking about how it's just not enough for you. Okay, the 6 of Wands. See, in their eyes, your level of success where you're at right now this is why I always say like the attitude of gratitude, baby, because the life you're living right now is somebody else's dream. Okay, for real, for real. But for you, it's not big enough. It's not grand enough. You know that your soul is calling you for more, to do more, to be more. Okay. This is why you get that nagging feeling like, hey, don't stop. I can't stop. I got to keep doing this. I have to do this. I don't know why I got it. So you guys could have the claircognizance, clairvoyance, clairaudience, and claircognizance. Also clairsent, like all the clairs, bitch, all the clairs. You just have this feeling, this tug that you were meant for more. You got to go and aim for more, do more. But there's a lot of people here with the World and the Page of Pentacles in reverse that feel like like nothing is ever enough. Like, when are they going to stop? When are they, and we don't stop. We don't stop, bitch. We just don't. We keep on elevating. And this is what it looks like to people, because for a very long time, you've been putting in work behind the scenes. People don't notice that. What they notice is this sudden elevation, okay? All of a sudden, you're making these moves with this Aries energy towards some sort of transformation, okay? You're really happy about it with the 5th house, and you have a lot of confidence in it, bitch, because you've been doing the work behind the scenes. To other people, it looks like you haven't been moving. You haven't been doing nothing. And so they think that you're content. Oh, the collective. They must be very content with where they're at. They're successful. They're doing this. And then all of a sudden you pop out and you make some big moves that look very impulsive to other people, although it's not. It just looks very impulsive to other people. And to you, you're going places. This is just another step that you got to take in order, or another risk. And to other people, it may look very risky, but you know where you're going, and you've invested the time and energy, and you're also being led. That's the most important part here. You're being led by your soul. Your soul is literally calling you, tugging you in a specific direction. Okay? And this Page of Pentacles, it's like, wow, that wasn't enough. Well, no, the page is not enough. You want the ace, right? We want the Ace of Pentacles. So, and the 10, okay? It's like, people are talking about how you just don't stop. You just don't stop. And then you could have heavy earth in your chart. You don't got to, but you could. Okay. It's the CEO vibes, Capricorn, Big Daddy. We did have Saturn out here too. So it's given like, you don't even know how much you've progressed because you keep aiming the bar higher and higher and higher and higher. And these people are looking at you and talking, and they're like, wow. Like, when's it going to be enough for collective? Like, they just seem so alive and confident, and they're going after their goals, and they just seem so full of fucking life. They're radiating, they're glowing, and they've already, from the outside looking in, they've already got wealth and like this abundance of happiness, and they still going for more. What will make them happy? Like that type of shit is going on. That type of talk, okay, where things aren't just, you know, it's not good enough for you. And it's not that it's not good enough, honey, because the collective, listen, you guys have this attitude of gratitude all day long, and that's mainly why you're in this vibration right here of aiming for your goals, and not only aiming, but shooting and hitting it dead center. Okay, so you guys are already in a very high vibration, so you ain't looking at it like that. But outside looking in, it looks like you're living quite a fulfilling life. What else could you want? Okay, but you're here for that spiritual elevation, bitch. You're here for that ecstasy, the feeling of euphoria. Okay, so I mean, and you're very much a collective of progression. You like to keep going. Growth feels, or staying still and being comfortable, it feels stagnant to you. There's no growth. This is a collective that loves growth and elevation and progress, okay? Aries energy, Scorpio, transformative, this at Mars energy, okay? Capricorn energy, Magician, so Gemini and Virgo. Like, there's a lot here, but what exactly is that? Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Like, you're always working on something. Two of Cups too, and the Ten of Cups. So here, Emperor, okay? That Aries energy. It's like, you don't really, like, you'll leave people behind. You'll leave people behind with that Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Like, this is, they're talking about how you're always striving for more. Like I said, master. You want to master something, okay? You don't want to just float through life and live comfortably and, yeah, I've done some growth and I've done this and no, you want to master this matrix, honey. This is what this collective is given. Mastering the matrix. Like, we are going to be elevating until we can't elevate no further. That's the vibes I'm getting, okay? And people are kind of talking about this. They're also, but they are talking about how happy you are. And honey, and it is bringing the bag. It is bringing the bag, okay? It's just people think that, you know, when's it going to be enough? Like, when's enough for collective? Like, and people feel like they're a little stunted or they can't keep up. There is that vibe of people talking about how they can't keep up, but they're just looking at it from the outside looking in. They're looking at it like you're not really doing much. But the Knight of Pentacles, you've been working diligently on something for a very, very long time, and you've been dedicated at working towards something. Okay? What's this Aries energy? The Strength card? Yeah, there's Leo, Aries, and so this is given bravery, confidence. Okay? Pushing forward with that Cancer, Leo energy. Cancer, Leo cusp could be significant too. I just saw the King of Wands. So action-oriented. You're being brave, confident. Okay? It's one thing to be brave and confident, but to be brave and confident and act with trust within yourself, oh, bitch. You're on a new level. So you're completely elevating at this rapid rate, and people don't kind of know what the fuck is happening. All right. All right, where was I? Yeah, this bravery, this confidence. Once you trust in yourself, honey, it's a whole new belief system. Believe that. Okay? So anyways, what's happening here with this Aries energy? What's going on here? Happiness. Bitch, you going after your own happiness, and you don't care what's in the way. Like, what's in the way? Who's in the way? What environments are in the way? You're taking risks. See, you're going after your happiness, your heart's content. That fifth house, that 10 of cups. I want it all. I want it all, bitch. And God's like, oh yeah, you can have it all. That's what we like to see. That's the vibration we like to see. Let's get it. Let's go for it. So you want it all. And this is why people are talking in the background. When's it enough? When's it enough? No, because the more you follow your heart, the more you follow your happiness, the more euphoric you get. And the more euphoric you get, the higher your vibration is, honey. And the higher your vibration is, oh, miracles. That's where miracles lie. For real, for real. Them miracles lie right where you're, as long as you're following your happiness and what brings you joy and radiance and, and excitement. Like, you guys might be nervous. Don't get me wrong. Going after your dreams and taking action and being brave. Because let me see. The Leo energy with the Chariot is all about confidence, determination, grit. Okay? Aries is all about taking charge, and the Emperor takes charge. So you could be very excited about things, but also shit scared at the same time. That's when you know. That's when you know. Okay? So people aren't really seeing what you're doing behind the scenes here. Okay, we have a dark woman, so dealing with a woman, and then we have a dark man. So this is given a relationship. Okay? Behind the scenes, there's relationships going on here. What's this relationship dynamic? Because we did have the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. So when's it going to be enough? Like what is enough? So Leila Bobela, come hither. Anyways, there is something here about the relationship because the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles, there could be someone in your energy field that could be talking like, wow, collective, like my boo, my babe, my crush, my whoever I'm seeing, they're already very successful. Like, holy shit, they just keep going. Like how, there could be somebody, okay, but this is something that you've been working on, dude, like diligently. They could be your biggest fan, your biggest supporter. So what's going on? Yeah, waiting for news, a package, a letter. Okay, so there's some sort of news. You'll be shown the way. Listen, they're watching you be led, okay, and they are in awe. Listen. There is somebody in your fucking energy. Let me tell you right now, collective. They are jaws dropped in awe, watching you be led by birds, which is so funny. This morning I saw this huge, it was big. It was like a different breed of woodpecker, but honey, it was cacawing. And I was like, cacaw. So, anyway, it was funny. Opportunities are coming knocking, okay? You're being shown the way. And you have somebody here who is absolutely flabbergasted by how you're able for so long to follow the signs, to follow the synchronicities, to be shown and led the way. So you got somebody here who is absolutely jaw-dropped inspired, also very intimidated, and they're talking about, listen, collective is already so successful, and this page of, it's not, they want to master something. It's not enough for them. Yes, but they're just, you should see how this person moves. You should see how collective moves. You should see how they decipher signs and they just know, and their intuition, like, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. You would never think that somebody, like, the way their mind works, dumbfounded, absolutely dumbfounded. That's why I said in the beginning of the read, how the fuck do you do it? What? It don't make no sense to the logical mind. It also doesn't make sense for people looking in to see what the heck is going on. That's why some of your actions look very impulsive, because they don't see the brain ticking behind there. Okay? So what's going on with the perception and the 8th house? What's happening here? We have the hammock, okay? So taking a vacation, okay? Taking a break. When is we need a break here. So then we have parting ways, okay? In business or romance, but we did have that 2 of Cups. So some people might feel like they can't keep up with you, honey. Okay? When's it going to be enough? Like, so you might have a partnership or a crush or somebody in your vicinity that's not for all of you, but for some of you, they just feel like they can't keep up. They're talking about how you have all of this and when's it going to be enough. But this is somebody who doesn't, I don't want to say totally align with you vibrationally, but you're somebody who is on a trajectory of constant and consistent growth. Okay? For this type of person, for some of you only, this person kind of likes to do a little bit of a hurdle, stay there for a bit, do a little bit of a hurdle, stay there for a bit, do a little bit of a hurdle, stay there for a bit. You, on the other hand, straight upwards, elevation, keep going. And it excites you. Like, there's something here about it fueling you, growth and there's something here about progressiveness that absolutely just fuels you, okay? So with that hammock, parting ways, like somebody might even be worried that you're going to part ways with somebody or you need a break, okay? Maybe that's what they're saying. Obstacles to overcome. So this is just an obstacle. A distant friend is thinking of you, so there's distance there. Somebody feels like you're getting distance, or there's the distance now between you and another person is growing. They feel like so somebody might feel like they can't keep up. This is an obstacle to overcome. I feel like this is for this person to overcome, whoever it is that you're associated with, because they're just so flabbergasted at how you progress. It is so quick to them. It is like, oh my God, when's it going to be enough? Like, oh my God, like they're just going and going and going, and I am struggling here. Okay. So that just seems like it's their own insecurities that they kind of need to overcome, with an obstacle to overcome. Like, you know, they feel like they have little success assured with good plans and hard work. Okay. Success is assured with good plans and hard work, a change for the better. See, that's you. Six of Wands. Success is assured with good plans and hard work. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is hard work, right? So they feel like something is not going to be, but here's that pessimism. Okay. Somebody is not in that elevated growth mindset. See, again, with the outside looking in, they're looking at something that you're doing here, collective. You're following your happiness. You're being courageous. You're taking calculated risks. They don't know how you're doing it, but you're doing it. But the outside looking in, it's looking a little impulsive. But success is assured with good plans and hard work. Okay, so there could be a little bit of doubt going on with whoever it is or whomever you're associated with, but you are being shown the way and you're being led and guided. So the faith and the trust factor you have, it can't be beat. So listen, if you listen to everybody who ever doubted you, you would be fucking nowhere. You would be nowhere. You're not the type of person to sit there and listen to everybody else's doubts, because then you wouldn't be where you're at today. Okay? So this type of energy is like a meh, but it is happening there. So you're kind of not really focused on that, and as you shouldn't be, you're not really focused on it. Okay? So we do have this luxury lifestyle, Venusian, finances figured out, and on a mission. This energy does feel like you're on a fucking mission. Don't stop, won't stop. You're gonna be going. Oh. See, working up the courage to confront a situation. So this is that courage and bravery to confront the situations that you're not happy with, you're not content with, okay? Got people wanting to take risks they normally wouldn't do. So this is giving that risk factor. Having the courage to confront a situation that you're not happy with. Okay, so what do I need to do? I need to make a change for the better. For other people looking in, it's looking a little impulsive. But you've been thinking about this for quite some time. You've been pondering it, waiting for signs, directions, guidance, okay? You have this clear knowing that you need to do something and you need to go in a specific direction. That's what's happening here. So people are thinking that you're taking risks that they normally wouldn't do. And that's over here. Success assured with good plans and hard work. Eight of Pentacles, Six of Wands. So normally these people wouldn't even dream or think about doing the moves that you're making, okay? The risks that you're taking, because they don't have the vision, honey, okay? Like I said, you take very calculated risks, okay? So let's see what else is going on here. But they are in awe because everything that you've ever been doing, it's been working for you. It's just they think like, holy, see the ego creating chaos. Their ego creates chaos in their head. Like, I would never do that. I could never. And there's that fear. Okay, they feel like they can't. Somebody around you feels like they just can't keep up, and they want to keep up, but you're elevating too fast and they don't understand how your mind works, and you're taking risks and you're doing that, and it seems all like, you know, chaotic and risky, but to you, there's a plan. There's a plan and you're following the plan. Strong boundaries and fighting for your morals and what is right. So this is you fighting for your morals and what is right and what makes you happy. And then we have taming the ego and walking away. So there we go, creating some distance. If someone is arguing with you, or see, I need to look within their own hidden insecurities. You're making somebody insecure with the big, bold moves that you're fucking making. Okay? They might have something to say about it because to them, it looks impulsive, whoever this may be. Okay? Could be coworkers, a romantic partner, family. It doesn't matter who, but there is somebody. Okay, so you do have that going on. There is something like that going on. So let's see, working up the courage. So this person, I don't know, they're doubting a lot. There's just a lot of doubt there. It's the ego creating this fear mentality, okay? And they're looking at you and your courageous and bravery to go after what you want in life. And to most people, that's crazy. That's crazy talk, all right? Crabs in the bucket mentality, like I said in the beginning. So working up the courage to confront a situation. This Six of Cups, okay? The past, all right? What you see, Eight of Pentacles. That's the Strength card. So here, courage. Working up the courage to confront a situation, okay? Could be dealing with a mother figure, okay? But this is the past. Like, you are somebody who is constantly elevating. So your past belief systems and things that you used to believe about yourself and that maybe you used to want to do, it's always changing. There's this big Plutonian. I don't know if you have a lot of aspects in your chart that really work well, like a trine to Pluto or, you know, a sextile. Like, you have something here that makes transformation effortless, bitch. Absolutely fucking effortless. So you're never the same person. You're like, I'm telling you, the way you grow and elevate, it's beyond the scope. You're built that way. So things that you wish for in the past and things like that, that's why somebody says, when is it going to be enough? Because you're somebody who is constantly improving and elevating and changing, and your goals change, and but your character never does, right? So you're going after what it is that you want, okay? So there's that bravery, that confidence in yourself to be able to create, because the Empress, she's that Venusian, which I just seen in the luxury lifestyle with the Venusian energy, okay? You're always like, you have such faith and belief in yourself. It really is awe-inspiring, okay? This sixth house and the Knight of Pentacles, something that seems like it's not going to progress or move. Like in the Empress, they can create whatever the fuck they want. It's almost giving like a magician. This has got magician vibes all over it, okay? Got people wanting to take risks they normally wouldn't. So this is people looking at the risks that you take that normally they wouldn't fucking do. Ace of Cups, because you're following your happiness, investments. You're investing in what makes you happy, period. And you know the secrets of the universe, okay? You know the vibration of joy, love, elaborate, what is this? Ecstasy, euphoria, nirvana, okay? And you're so in the present moment that you kind of feel that all the time. Like you're always in, like, don't get me wrong, you have your moods, but the baseline here is that you're so connected to your inner child. You will walk away and take a risk. Okay, and what others deem very risky by walking away, you know what to invest in. Your heart, your happiness, okay? That fulfillment. So people are, they're a little bit like, oh, I would never do that. I would never, I don't care how unhappy I am in a situation. I would never do that. I could never, and here you are doing it right in front of their faces. And they are like, wait a minute. And that planning, success assured with good plans and hard work, that Knight of Pentacles is all about planning. Sixth house, Knight of Pentacles, that Virgo energy, organization, planning, analyzing, okay? It's not like you just popped out and jumped out with a elaborate plan and said, this is what I'm going to do. No, you went behind the scenes and cultivated this, manifested this, worked towards this, and then popped out. And to other people, it's like, whoa. Don't you think you got enough there? Don't you think? Nah, I'm following. I have a vision. And that vision was implanted by the universe, by your ancestors, by the big G-O-D. Okay, so the ego creates chaos. So you're somebody who is soul-led, not egoically led. Empress. Page of Cups. What did I just say, bitch? I said what I fucking said. You are somebody who is soul-led. Empress to the Page of Cups. You listen to your intuition. Okay, Layla Bobela, come here. Come here, Stink. Yeah, get over here. Oh, come here. Come say hi. Oh, come here. Come here. Oh, look at the bouncy. Oh, hello. Come say hi. Oh, the bouncy. Anyways, you guys are soul-led. The ego will create chaos. And that's what these people don't understand, honey. They don't get where you're coming from because you're being soul led. Okay? That's why you can take these risks that seem so out of pocket. And you do these maneuvers that seem like, wow, I would never fucking do that. I don't give a shit how unhappy. How this, how that. Like, excuse me? I could never. And that's the difference between me and you. Okay? So that's what's happening there. So strong boundaries and fighting for your morals and what's right. You're dropping burdens. Okay? Hello, oh, she wants some loving. Oh, she just wants some loving. Oh. Oh, thanks. Oh, thanks. Oh, big yawn. Anyways, so strong boundaries, right? I feel like this is with your own ego and other people's egos as well. Again, you're not listening to the doubts of other people, because if you did that, you wouldn't be going anywhere. You wouldn't be anywhere. Oh, you knocked over the rose water, or that's not Florida water. Okay. So you're protecting your energy from the naysayers. From the naysayers and the people that are like, oh, that'll never fucking work. Or how could you do that? It's like, nah, man, just leave me alone. I'm in my lane. I got my groove on. I know where I'm going. I know what I need to do. Just watch me cook. Let me cook. That's what's going on. So these strong boundaries, fighting for what's right, the death card, this transformation, okay? It's a rebirth. Aries and Pisces cusp, the cusp of rebirth, okay? You're fighting for this rebirth. In hermit wisdom, what did I say? You go within. It's not like you're just popping out and doing things for the shit of it. Like, you went within, okay? You got that wisdom. You got the guidance. Here's Virgo energy. There's the Seven of Pentacles. Investing, okay? What makes me happy? Where do I need to go? What do I need to drop? What do I need to change? Again, constant elevation. So I need to look within, hidden insecurities. These are those people with doubts and stuff like that. Knight of Pentacles, slow moving. You will be shown the way. The King of Wands. That's that action, okay? So again, with this person that is in your energy, okay? You're going to be shown the way and waiting for news, okay? You are always shown the way. So there is an insecurity going on with somebody that you're connected to, okay? Because they don't understand. They don't know how you know to take action. There's a little sadness here because you're pursuing your happiness, okay? You're doing things that somebody is a little bit hesitant to want to do. That's why I said you're doing something right in front of somebody's face and they're a little bit like, ooh, you know, but you're showing somebody. You're showing people what it looks like to be able to follow your soul, being soul-led while the ego creates chaos, okay, creates insecurities. Something might take a long time. What exactly is this Knight of Pentacles? So the Knight of Pentacles is all about that planning, okay? Planning, dedication, patience, okay? There's a difference between, greed? Oh, what was that TikTok? There's something here about greed and discipline. Okay, you're not somebody who's greedy. You're very disciplined. So there's an insecurity there where somebody is like looking at things as instant gratification, but you're all about the delayed gratification, baby. You're gonna get there when you get there. Things are gonna come to you when they come to you. So it almost looks like you don't exactly have a plan, honey, because you're being led, but you do have a plan. Okay, so change. Here we go, Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups, Neptune energy, it's this fantasy. So maybe somebody is thinking, oh yeah, it's just a fantasy. Like it's just a wish that you want to go over. But look, 999 could be significant Emperor energy. You know what you're doing. And somebody's a little bit worried and their ego is creating chaos and they're like, oh, I don't know. And you might be distancing yourself from somebody because of the doubts and stuff, because you're working on something. They could be talking like, oh, I feel some distance, and they're doing these big moves and I don't know what to do. They're like, I can't keep up. So you are kind of like making somebody feel a little bit like worried a little, okay, about where you're going, where they're going, something like that. They're worried about the distance. That's creating some sort of heavy load or burden, but that's something that they need to work out for themselves. You just need to keep being soul-led. You need to keep being brave and confident and keep going towards your happiness and what elevates you, and just keep doing what you're doing, bitch, okay? So taming the ego and walking away instead of participating in conflict or competition and choosing peace. So this is what your Nine of Wands, okay? This is someone who fights for something, okay? Three of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. There we go. So somebody's talking. People are talking, okay? This is participating in those doubts, in those insecurities of other people. You tame the ego because the ego will create chaos. You're choosing peace because you are what? Soul-led. You're not listening to the naysayers who say, oh, well, this will never work. This will never provide you this King of Pentacles energy. You're not going to be able to do it. That's a big risk. And why would you leave this for that? And it's like a lot of chaos, right? That's fear-based thinking. That's insecurities of other people. You're not listening. Like, why would you want to do this? You know, these are people that are kind of crabs in the bucket mentality. They're not going to take the risk and go after what they love and their heart space, right? They need to see somebody do it. And even then, even when they see you do it, collective, they're still a little bit weary about it. Oh, I don't fucking know. And this kind of, the Six of Wands, Queen of Wands, okay, they're a little bit astounded. They're like, oh my God, how do you have so much confidence in yourself? Like, where did you, again, it's that insecurities that you've worked on. You've worked on your ego. You've worked on the chaos in your mind. There's a lot of shit that you did behind the scenes that nobody has seen. So when you go and you pop out with these big moves and these big risks, they don't see the work that you did within. That hermit energy. Okay? They don't understand how much you've had to persevere, how much you've had to fight, how much you've had to, tame yourself, tame the mind. Not only that, but ignore and put boundaries and lock the fucking door to other people. Say no when you wanted to say yes. Say no to going out partying and drinking, and this is staying disciplined, bitch. Okay? You stay disciplined. When people didn't want to work the extra hour, you put in that extra hour studying. Like when people didn't want to meditate and do the spiritual woo-woo stuff, you sat on your ass and meditated. There's a lot of shit that people don't get. And they're looking at you, collective, like you're some magician pulling rabbits out of fucking hats. Okay? And it's crazy. It really, Five of Pentacles. So you're triggering those insecurities of lack within other people. And they feel like they can't keep up. So they're fearing some sort of distance that's going to be created by you consistently elevating. These are people that kind of want to stay close to you. Like they don't hate you. Okay, they definitely, if anything, they support you. But there is a lot of fear. There's that Ace of Pentacles because you don't want the page, you want the ace. Okay? You're here to live life to the fullest, and by damn, you're going to do it. And you're going to go after what you love to do. And there ain't nothing stopping you. Nothing. No one, nobody, nothing. Because what? You're soul-led. Empress to the Page of Cups. And it's something that you can't ignore. Like, you just can't. So, 10 of Wands. So, people are burdened by this, okay? Because they feel like you're going to create distance and make risks. And they're going to be heartbroken. And they're going to feel left behind. Queen of Swords to the Three of Swords. So, there are people around you, collective, that are very worried because of your rapid rate of elevation. I feel like there's people here that they underestimated just how rapidly, just how serious you are about elevating, about going towards your goals, your happiness, your dreams, and taking risks and doing what's right for you. I think there are people who underestimated that, undershot it, okay? But that is for them to work through, okay? So you just keep doing you, boo. And you do have somebody, they're sad. They're sad because you're investing in things that, you're going after your dreams. This 10 of Pentacles, the Star, and the King of Swords, you know what you want. And these are people here that are kind of trying to still figure out, what do I want? How do I get there? How are they doing it? So, I mean, that's okay. That's okay. You're meant to show them, the Emperor and the Three of Wands, what you can accomplish by choosing yourself. Anyway, that was your guys' reading. If that resonated with you, 444 on the timer, hit up that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the motherfucking Vibe Tribe, and I'll see you guys down below in the comment section. Bye for now.